nnamdikanu. Nigeria should excuse herself. Nigeria rejected Igbos. Igbos have come to reject Nigeria. Have we not tried? Let them contribute what they have contributed in respective states in the East. Yes, all those kind of appointment does not hold any obstacle to Biafran restoration. Yes, because his commission or his department or whatever co-chairman position is occupying currently in AU has nothing to do with the executive powers of the AU. And secondly, the issue of one Idowu Ayo signaling that seems to be stepping on the Biafran charter that has been presented to the AU. It means that the AU is not an independent organization or union that represents humanity in Africa, that represents the black race, that represents democracy, that represents civility, that represents advancement, that represents justice for everybody. So what that means is that if the AU are coming up are using a Nigerian personnel under AU to stop a civil and democratic process, what does that signal to the AU? That's why Burkina Faso and all the rest of them are pulling out from regional blocks in Africa, because the AU has been bastardized, has become a forum for looting, corruption, where head of states from different parts of the world gather together and share collective resources of people from different countries. That's what it means. What is their interest? That's why a place like America want to do something, they don't need to consult AU, because they're not irrelevant to the things of the world, to the global problems. They cannot consult them when there's a problem in the Middle East. They are not even occupying any relevant position in the United Nations Security Council, talking of being recognized as a member of the United Nations. That's why a black man is suffering today on the African continent, because a black man has refused to define simple moment for himself. Until we wait when the white men, after deciding whatever they want to decide, they will now give you whatever you want to, they believe that you can have. We need to be independent and define and generate and innovate. No time is too late to start the African revolution that will bring about good leadership. And that's why we are talking about Biafra today. Biafra is going to be that symbol. Biafra restoration is going to be that. We are not asking anybody to come and declare Biafra for us. Anybody that's telling you that is completely outside the truth. We are asking for restoration and solidarity of acknowledgement of a nation that have existed, went into constitutional ceasefire with Nigeria, according to international United Nations Charter. After 40 years, you have rights to ask for freedom for that country, for the recognition. And that's what Biafrans are doing. There's no crime about that. nnamdikanu is being held today. Yes, at the moment he has gone to court. He's still facing charges. The Nigerian court, in one Nigeria inside in their court, in their own court. He brought Nigeria at the global level. The mechanization for the restoration of Biafra has been set up globally, and they merely just gave that respect to the AU to inform them of the development surrounding the Biafran Charter that has already been presented in the United States government. You can't tell me that the Speaker of the Free World, Mike Johnson, who is the Speaker of the United States of America, does not know anything about Biafra. You can't tell me that Gus Bicalaris, a congressman, is not aware. You can't tell me the meeting that was held in New York in regard to that the US is not aware. We need powerful nations to command influence over the restoration of Nigeria. If AU feel that can continue to destroy the freedom of the black man in his own continent, then we need a nation that we can look at as a modern nation in that angle. And that is why every other person, every other struggle, every other strength, every other energy is being synergized towards Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's legacies and ideology. And that was where somebody picked that consciousness from, and has been able to spread in the Biafran agitation globally, showing the whole world the Biafran Charter. The Biafran Charter, is a document, of bilateral. So the whole world should just queue in, not only America, and anybody who feel that they cannot be able to do that should wait until the proclamation and recognition by the powerful nations of this world about because Biafra is going to stand against injustice. Biafra is going to stand against malpractice. Biafra is going to define the humanity, especially the black race. Biafra is going to be a modern nation. Biafra will represent that greatness that a black man is always associated with, and that is why Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is still there. He is a reference point of the damage that has been done to the black race since the beginning of time. Nnamdi Kanu has renewed and restored that pride that a black man can equally look back and say, yes, this is where I am and this is who I am. We do not have any blood relationship with Nigeria. Nobody will tell you that Biafrans have. Even the British government said after 100 years, you can go your separate ways. Why are you keeping Nnamdi Kanu? As if we will not fight for freedom of Nigeria. You did not fight the British system to get independence for Nigeria. The American not fight Britain to get American independence with 13 colonies today. So they are advancing Biafra unknowingly to them, that Nigerian government. They are creating the atmosphere of and awareness without them knowing it. The spirit of Biafra currently now is in 88 countries of the world, including Abuja. So when you going to stop that, then let the Northerners be able to show us how they kill the spirit. Then we know they can kill Biafra. Sisi Nnamdi Kanu is the only thing they see. Sisi Nnamdi Kanu is the only problem Nigeria have. Sisi Nnamdi Kanu is the reason why tinubu failed. Nnamdi Kanu is the only reason why there was malpractice in Edo State. Nnamdi Kanu is the only reason why Nigerians are hungry. Nnamdi Kanu is the only reason why there's no light. Nnamdi Kanu is the only reason why there's no INEC in Nigeria. Go and listen to what Davido said, the legend musician. He said, INEC is the worst government agency I've ever seen in the world.
They can set Nigeria on fire.
So what are we talking about? Who tells you that a black man can never be emancipated? Through one man sin came, and through one man salvation came. Salvation has come to Africa through Nnamdi Kanu. Salvation has come to Africa through Nnamdi Kanu. Nigeria should excuse herself. Nigeria rejected Igbos. Igbos have come to reject Nigeria. Have you not tried? Let them contribute what they have contributed in respective states in the East. Where there's no seaport, there's no airport, there's no federal government infrastructure, there's nothing to celebrate about Nigeria in the Eastern region. Everything you see in the Eastern region is a result of standing on the sun. Igbo stand on the sun on daily basis. Igbos build mansions. Igbo build careers. Igbo define their moments standing on the sun. And still, you think that they can only belong to one party before Nigeria will know and understand that Igbos are being marginalized. That's the APC national chairman, Abdullahi Gaduje. What an insult. And in a situation like that, You are saying that we should not come out, we should not say no, there's no form of resistance. There will be 100 million resistance against Nigeria anytime, any day. You are seeking for freedom, you are seeking for peace, while you are keeping peace and freedom in bondage. Let other tribes be as free as Igbos. They do not stop them to go to the east and build and develop east. After the resources that have kept Nigeria today came from the Biafra land. What else do Nigeria want Igbos to do for them that they have not done? How would you not acknowledge the contributions of Igbos in Nigeria? How would you not celebrate and acknowledge the contribution of Igbos in Nigeria? How would the Yorubas acknowledge the contribution of Nigeria, Igbos in Nigeria? What is the contribution of Yorubas in the east? What is the contribution of a northerner in the east apart from the crude oil? They created it and they will accept it when it comes.
Nigerian members of AU are the one blocking the request, the letter, the petition written by Biafran people. They don't allow you to get to the AU chairman, to the AU member nations. I don't understand. Because of our Nigerian representatives in AU. That's why that case, that letter, that petition could not get to the members during the summit. AU has never seen it because Nigerians AU representatives are the one blocking Biafra petitions written to the AU member nations. I don't know what to say. Nigeria is the one that is actually subjected us to that kind of, let me say, making the petition not relevant. So the irrelevance is as a result of the Nigerian representatives within that platform, AU platform. So that's why it's not getting to the table of the, AU, any summit we have with in the past, even presently with the African nation. I don't understand. Because rightly, you find out that Nnamdikanu has done his homework too well. Nnamdikanu has never, ever failed in all ramifications. He did too well. Then again, Ekpa now, outside the African continent, is making wave in Europe. I don't know what I understand about this agitation of 18. And he's bringing the sensitive, issue bordering on Biafra, persecution from the angle of Nigeria. The persecution of the Biafran youth in the southeastern Nigeria by Nigerian nation, Ekpa has done well on that by sensitizing the European, EU member nations on what, is going on in Igbo land. Even to paint it more golden, EU member nations, they watch live video on camera how Nnamdikanu's father's palace was invaded by Brutaj, the former chief of army staff, led military onslaught on the Nnamdikanu's palace, killing many Igbo youths, killing dogs, killing all the livestock on the compound. And if you go to the palace now, you will see bled wounds, bled, marks on the wall, blowing the roofs everywhere. So there are many visible evidences in this regard. I don't know what I understand. So the fourth truncators are the Nigerian representatives in AU's platform. That's why all those petitions are not getting to its destination.
Do you feel because of the aggression of Ekpa, that's why the AU are blocking the cause for freedom? Do you think because of Ekpa's aggression and they are not taking serious?
Ekpa is not aggressive on anything. Ekpa is just only sensitizing the world about what is going on in Igbo land. How Nnamdikanu was incarcerated, unattended to, even though he was set free by the courts. Nigerian nation is not allowing Nnamdikanu to go scot-free, to go to his family anymore. And again, the ruling of the court that they should take Nnamdikanu back to Nairobi is what is truncating Nigerian effort from releasing Nnamdikanu, because they believe that it's a thing of shame. A whole nation, a whole country, one man has defeated a whole country. So that is what I'm trying to say or explain here. Nnamdikanu has defeated Nigeria legally. Nnamdikanu is on top. Taking him back to Nairobi is exhuming another international chain of disrespect
for Nigerian nation. They have failed in the courts. Internationally, they are failing gradually. So you should understand.
Okay, and sorry, lastly, has this put a dent in the hope for freedom? Has this, in the hope of, like, has it put a dent in the hope for Biafrans, like for freedom?
Yeah. No, it's dent.
Yes.
Dent is
like,
no. I know dent. Dent is sports. Dent. Yeah. I know. Yeah. Dent. D-A-I-N-T. Dent. I know. See, let me tell you, it has nothing. It is only inflaming agitation. Inflaming agitation. As he is incarcerated, it is inflaming the agitation thickness. That is thereby giving Biafra liberation needed. The more they incarcerate him, the more popular nnamdikanu becomes. That's why it is a thing. Okay, later, okay? Okay, sir. So that's why it is getting more and more and more. I don't know if you understand. The more you detain him, the more popularity of the young man so as high. So what they could have done is, when this man has won, you have round table with him. I don't know if you understand. To know whether his bail is gonna be conditional or unconditional. But if you ask me, whatever they come to talk on round table with nnamdikanu, you know why? Yes, because he's under duress. Are you gonna do this? Yes. Make sure that you don't. Yes. When you are off the hook, you start excelling. Oga Biafra will never ever stay. It is time up for Nigeria and Biafra. That marriage cannot stay again. It's supposed to be. There's supposed to be an absolute divorce. Biafra divorces Nigeria. That marriage cannot hold again.
Nigeria, with this hand, you can never move forward. Wike, Mva, Uzodinjo, and whatsoever say you should not release nnamdikanu, that Tinubu should not release nnamdikanu. I am laughing at them. Because do you know the meaning of Wike? Wike means weakness. People that are weak. So that is weakness. So the leader and those that are following him are weak. Are you hearing it? So now listen. All those politicians gag themselves up, Wike, Mva, Uzodinjo, and whatsoever. Say you should not release nnamdikanu, that Tinubu should not release nnamdikanu. That if you release nnamdikanu, that what will happen? Yeah? What will happen?
Tsunami in Biafra.
There will be tsunami.
Chaos.
There will be chaos. And the keeping nnamdikanu will stop Biafra. I'm asking, will it stop Biafra? Okay, that was their feeling. Now, I want to ask, how many years has Nnamdikanu been in the custody of Nigeria? How many years?
3 years. 4 years. 3 years.
That's 2021. That is 3 years. 3 years going to 4 years. Now, let Nigeria, starting from the presidency down to them that are the governors, let them check Nigeria ever since this man has been in their custody. Has anything positive happened to Nigeria, even to them, ever since they hold this man? As Nigeria, both in military and police in any basin, excel, or that's why I say excel, succeed, or triumph against the Biafra agitators. Today, the army, one of the army chiefs, today is complaining and crying for help. Mazen Nnamdikanu is in their custody, but you are crying. You owe somebody in your custody, believing that by keeping him there, you will stop the agitation. Yet, you are now the one crying, calling international bodies for amnesty, ICC for support, for help. That means Nnamdikanu is not even the problem. Nnamdikanu is not the problem. Nnamdikanu is not the one. Are you getting it? Yeah. It's not the one that will stop Biafra. Yes, God will use him You know, somebody must educate you. Somebody must enlighten you up. Somebody must make you to know one or two things which you fail to know. And that is general in life of every human being. Somebody must educate. That's why we go to school. Are you getting it? And that's why we go to mosque. That's why we go to church. That's why we go to Hindus. That is why we go to different religious beliefs. Even those that go to Babalawo as well. Are you getting it? They go to be lectured. Are you getting it? To know, to have knowledge. So God now use nnamdikanu to enlighten the people of Biafra the more what they have failed to know ever since. So now we have woken up, agitating for our rights. Are you getting it? Yes. To them, they believe nnamdikanu is the leader. By kidnapping him, solution will come. Ever since I've been in their custody, as the agitation stopped, rather the thing even increase now. Because the thing now makes people like me, and I know there are people that is still coming, that is even hotter than me, hotter than fire, that is coming. Are you getting it? They never believe that somebody like Simon Ekpa exists when nnamdikanu was in the move. And even if Simon Ekpa drop today, there is another one that is harder than double or kunerere, higher than Simon Ekpa. Unknown now, just like Simon Ekpa during nnamdikanu. Are you getting it? It is a spirit. And once that spirit, you receive that baptism. Are you getting it? It's a spirit of baptism. When that spirit baptized nnamdikanu, he carry it up. So when they now kidnap him, the same spirit move again and baptize Simon Ekpa. So he carry it up. So whether they release him or not, Biafra will achieve their goals. We will achieve our dreams and we will succeed. We will make it. It's a question of some days and some months and even years.
So you believe that these politicians they don't have the fortitude
They don't have the immunity. They don't have the respect. They don't have the criteria. They don't have the quality.
But they have the
position. They don't have what it takes.
They have the position.
They have position in Nigeria. They have position in Nigeria, not in Biafra. We are talking about Biafra.
But it's Nigeria that's still holding nnamdikanu in captivity.
Excuse me. You can hold somebody. After all, Boko Haram are kidnapping people hostage. They are holding people hostage, demanding for ransom. Are they not hostage? People are in hostage. So that is not an issue. Are you getting it? The issue here is what? Biafra. Wike, Wopus of the Ojo, Pitamba, and the rest. Are you getting it? Those that are saying is the problem. By holding him, you want to stop Biafra. And you cannot stop Biafra, no matter their position. And for your information, Nigeria have tried to kidnap Simon Ekpa, to bribe Simon Ekpa, even to kill Simon Ekpa.